Give me just a moment. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jennifer. I'm one of the student life coordinators. I'm usually housed at the West Campus, but I'm coming to you today from my home office. So we may have some feline coworkers show up potentially. And I just want to let everybody know we're going to have some different presenters talking about some of our different Pima academic programs. If you have a question while they're presenting, go ahead and either raise your hand or type it into the chat so that way you don't forget your question, but we're not interrupting anybody, but you have a chance to have your question answered. So we're just going to kind of rotate through everybody and make sure that we get you out of here on time to go to the next breakout session, and then I'll make sure to share those links at the end. So we're going to start today with Anthony, who is with our Applied Tech programs.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Good start to the beginning of the semester so far. Today's day number 2, rock and roll. Very excited that the students in this room have made especially during this pandemic, have made the courageous decision to continue or begin their educations with us here at Pima. Very exciting stuff. Sorry if I sound a little scattered. My wife is sick and my kids are back and forth, so I'm trying to do 3 things plus answer a billion emails. Anyway, good. So yeah, like Jennifer said, my name is Anthony. I'm one of the advisors in the Division of Applied Technology. We cover all of the trade programs at Pima. So it's pretty exciting stuff. It's definitely an exciting time to be in the trades for several reasons. One of the biggest reasons right now is that there is a generational gap going on within the trades all across this country. Whether it's welding, machining, auto mechanics, anything in the building construction trades. You have a generation of people retiring from those industries left and right now, not just entry-level positions. We're talking CEOs, administrators, supervisors, managers, and there's no one out there to fill that gap right now. I was part of a generation growing up where parents said, hey, go to college, get a 4-year degree, That's what a lot of them did. No one was going into the trades. And that's why there's this gap right now. So the trades are exciting just for that alone. If you end up going to one of our certificate or associate programs, you're almost guaranteed job security when leaving one of our programs. And not only that, all of our programs start you off with a living wage. I mean, 20, mid-20s, making a career change in your life. And you're going to start out at an entry-level position, again, welding, machining, whatever it is, at $17, $18, $19 an hour, sometimes more. There's a lot of entry-level positions that are paying more than $20 an hour right now. Another reason it's exciting is, or another reason getting into the trade programs at Pima is exciting, is we're really focusing on closing that gap within the trades here in Southern Arizona, right? The trades are definitely a major player when it comes to the workforce of Southern Arizona. So we've been pumping a lot of money into our trade programs. In January, we're opening a giant $50 million building in the back of downtown campus. It's a beautiful building. Our automotive department is going to move into that building. We're calling it this excellence. We're going to have a 3-story building about 8 months from now. That's going to house our welding department, our machining department, and then our building construction department gets to take over a giant building as well. So that's super duper exciting, especially if you're starting out now. Some of the programs that we have, oh, I forgot to mention, the trades, I think there's still a stigma attached to some of the trades. People have preconceived notions of when they think of the trades, right? Those preconceived notions are archaic. We are doing some very high technical stuff in each one of our programs. You can take a class where you can learn how to use a robotic welding arm to weld. We use 3D printers in our CAD department. I love walking into our automated industrial technology department because I always feel like I'm walking into a 1950s spaceship. There's just electronics everywhere, gadgets everywhere, just really highly technical stuff. And some of the programs, well, the programs that we provide are automotive mechanic programs. And I apologize, we offer certificates, associates, and national certifications in each one of these programs. But automotive technology industries, we have the best aviation mechanic program in the nation right now. We offer welding programs, machining programs, computer-aided design programs. It's about 7 certificates in that computer-aided design program. Each one specializes in giving you the skills for a very specific place in industry. We offer the automated technology program, also called it's like working with robotics almost. We offer carpentry, cabinet making, plumbing, electrical, HVAC. We offer an energy certificate if your interests lie in working in a utility company like TEP or Southwest Gas, which are really good gigs to have. But anyway, like I said, whatever you choose for Pima, I'm just excited that you're here. You're continuing or starting your education. Welcome. All right.
Thank you so much, Anthony. We're going to move on next to our STEM program. And Marissa Saxton, are you talking about STEM today? Yes.
Yeah, so hello everyone. I'm one of the STEM advisors, and really quick here, because I want to give recognition to my colleagues who I work with. Also, I'm trying to share my screen here. Give me just a moment. I just wanted to pull up their photos and their information. And why is it my share screen's not working? Give me a second. What am I doing wrong? I've done this multiple times and I can't. Well, anyways, I was going to share their pictures and their alpha splits with you guys. If I can figure it out here in a moment, I will. But we work with any type of pre-med, engineering, math, computer science for transfer program students. And it's really important, I feel, for STEM students to connect early with us, as well as their transfer advisors as well, because there's so much information that goes into STEM, and a lot of times there's specific requirements to get into different STEM programs at the university level. So I want to make sure you're connecting with us early, even if there's no STEM students here today. If you know of any STEM students who are having issues or have a lot of questions, please do direct them to contact us. There's a whole group of us, and usually you can find who your STEM advisor is, as well as a whole support team through your Pima Connect, which is accessible through your My Pima. And so we do want students to utilize that, so that way they know who they can connect with and who some of their supports are while they're here. One thing I always tell students is, as soon as you feel like you're feeling overwhelmed, or you feel like, oh, I really didn't get that class, or maybe you're having some issues, please don't hesitate to reach out to your instructors or your program advisors. We truly are here to see you succeed. And the sooner you reach out and the quicker you connect with us, the better we can ensure your success throughout your time here at Pima. So again, welcome, and I'm going to be here.
Thank you so much, Marissa. Next up, we are going to talk about some of the health professions with one of our newest program advisors, David.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dave Nealing. I am a program advisor in HRP, Health-Related Professions, or Allied Health, or Health Sciences. We have a lot of names. We're still locking it down, but it's most likely you're gonna hear HRP, or Health-Related Professions. We do everything that's connected to healthcare, including things like nursing, but also things like respiratory therapy, therapeutic massage, et cetera, et cetera. Healthcare is one of those areas that's been growing and looks like it's going to continue to grow, especially as we see baby boomers retiring and more medical advancements coming our way. Yeah, it's just one of those things that keeps on giving you jobs, as well as giving you pay that's pretty solid, especially coming out of the gate. Yeah, one of the things that I always like to tell my students is, there's more to healthcare than just docs and nurse. That being said, we do have a nursing program, but there's also a lot of other opportunities where you can really tailor something to your interests. So start thinking about what it is that you want out of jobs, and as an advisor, that's something I want to help you with. Yeah, you could work in a doctor's office, pharmacy, hospital, diagnostics and research labs, spas, work for like a gym, or even like sports professionals. Yeah, recreation centers, fire stations, veterinary offices. Yeah, there's just so many different ways to go. If you're interested at all, I'm going to throw the alpha split into the chat for both our nursing program, which has their own dedicated advisors, as well as health related professions, which is a lot of stuff. If you're interested in exploring that, definitely let me know.
Thanks so much, David. And one of these days, I want to come over and check out all the games you have behind you because they look really fun. Next up, we're going to talk more about art, performance, and design with Adrian.
Hi, everyone. My name is Adrian Smith, and I'm the program advisor for art, performance, and design. So if your focus is music, theater, visual art like painting, drawing, sculpture, or photography, digital art like graphic design or web design, film, animation, game design, or fashion, Pima's got a program and a place for you, a place to develop your craft and foster your creativity. We've got degrees that transfer to universities. We've got degrees that are designed to get you into the workforce. And whatever your goals are, you don't have to do it alone. You've got coaches to help you get there. That would be me, Adrian, and my colleague, Melania Federico. Melania and I split up our students by last name. So if your last name begins with an A through L, you're going to be in Melania's group. And if your last name begins with an M through Z, you'll be in my group. And if you forget, you can always go to your Pima Connect portal and check it out there. In your Pima Connect portal, you'll see your success network along with names and email addresses. And speaking of email addresses, I'll just give you mine right now. It's asmith117@pima.edu. Melania and I will help you navigate through the requirements of your degree. We'll help you understand the environment that you're in, and we'll help you to address any issues that come up unexpectedly. And stuff's going to come up unexpectedly. How many two-year projects can you think of where unexpected stuff doesn't happen? But the good news is, like I said before, you're not doing it alone. Not only do you have Melania and I to help you through, you've got wonderful instructors to help nurture you along your creative pathway. And we've got state-of-the-art facilities if you happen to be taking a hybrid in-person class. Also, just because we're in lockdown doesn't mean that you won't be performing for an audience or displaying your work in a gallery. We've just recently installed some incredible audio-visual equipment in the proscenium theater. So if you're a music or a theater major, you may not be performing for a small in-person Tucson audience, but you will be performing for a virtual audience worldwide. And if you're a visual artist, you'll be able to display your work in one of our virtual galleries so the world can see that stuff and you can start building your resume. So welcome again. We can't wait to get to know you, to see what you create, and to help you achieve your artistic goals. Thanks.
Thanks, Adrian. We have some really great programs in all the arts areas, but really all of our programs are pretty amazing. We also have options for you to complete degree programs online. So we have Angela today to tell us a little bit more about some of those programs.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome again. Muy buenos días. My name is Angela Acosta, and I am one of 3 Pima Online program advisors at Pima Community College. And as Jennifer said, we have a variety of programs, degrees, and certificates that you can complete 100% online from the comfort of your home. This was even prior to the current virtual reality that we all live in. So some of those programs include business, education, health information technology, human resources, bookkeeping, logistics and supply chain management, and liberal arts. If you would like to see a complete list of programs, you can always go to our website, pima.edu. Under academics and programs, click on Pima Online. So this is our Pima Online page where you can see all of our contact information for Pima Online academic advising if you would like to connect with us, as well as the ever-growing list of Pima Online programs. When I started this position a few years ago, we had 3 online programs, and we now have well over 20. So check us out. If we don't have your program yet, still reach out. We will find out if it's something that is in the works. So a question that I get very often from my online students is, okay, so we know that Pima Online takes attendance, right? So how does that work with online classes since we're not together in a classroom? So the answer to that is class participation and submitting assignments. So that's how your faculty, for those of you that are taking at least one fully online class, that's how they will determine that you're attending. So those of you that are taking classes that started this week, as soon as today's welcome events are over, you want to make sure that you go to d2l.pima.edu and start working on your assignments. So 3 things that I recommend for every online student is make sure that you check your email every day. And you're going to hear this from all of us quite often. Your email is the official means of communication between you and the college. And the cool thing is, it is a Gmail account. So for those of us that are on our phones, very often it's easy to set it up in your phone if it's convenient to check it that way. I also recommend completing the Orientation to Online Learning, the OOL 100 class. Last thing I highly recommend for those of you taking virtual or online classes is downloading the D2L Pulse app. The Pulse app is an awesome tool to help you manage your time. You will get reminders about upcoming due dates and deadlines, and overall help you stay organized and be successful in your classes. So as I said earlier, my name is Angela Acosta. To echo what my colleagues said, we're here for you and because of you. We can't wait to connect with you, and we hope that you have a wonderful first semester at Pima.
Thanks so much, Angela. And I did put this in the chat, but in case you all didn't see, we have been having some lag and connection issues with my Pima this morning. IT is working on it, so hopefully that'll get cleared up pretty soon, because there's a lot of great resources for you in your My Pima. Like some of our folks mentioned, you can access the Pima Connect and find out who your success network is. There's a link to D2L in there, or you can, like Angela mentioned, type in d2l.pima.edu. And even Student Life now has a D2L course. You can self-register for it, but we'll be providing information there as well as on all of our social media. So I really want to thank all of you for coming to this session today and learning more about some of the different academic programs that we offer at Pima. What you saw today isn't every academic program. We focused on our West Campus, our Northwest Campus, and our online programs today. So we'll also be sharing what we recorded from yesterday, which had some of the programs for East, Downtown, and Desert Vista on our social media and links to our YouTube page, which is where those will be hosted. So I'm putting in the chat right now a link to the survey for not only this breakout session, but for the event as a whole. So please fill that out if you can. And I also included the links to all of our other breakout sessions. So if you want to learn more about joining a student club or student senate, there's that session. We also have PCC resources. So those are the different resources to help you be successful and stay successful here at Pima. So that's in addition to the Success Network that we talked about that you can access through Pima Connect. So definitely learn about those. That's like the library, the Learning Center, all of those, and community resources. So these are Tucson and Pima County area resources that also will help you be successful during your time at Pima. So if anybody has any questions, we're right on time right now, so let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll start again in just a moment.